Hey gang, Ronan here. As you can see in this game, we've got Paladin Shepard playing the Tier 10 Japanese destroyer Harugumo. This is a pretty phenomenal gunboat, if you're unfamiliar with the ship. It has decent detection range for what it is, but it handles like a tub. It's a very big destroyer. Does not handle well, does not accelerate very well. It's not particularly fast. That's a heck of a start. Gotta wonder if maybe there's some bitter tears from the Midway player that he would start the match by torpedoing his teammate in a ranked match. But one thing that Harugumo does have is 4 very fast spinning turrets with 2 barrels each that have pretty darn good ballistics. The trajectories, the shell velocity, that's all good, and they do really good damage. And as you will see when he gets going, and most of you have probably encountered this, but if anybody hasn't, you'll see when he gets going, the reload is very, very quick. So this thing can put a lot of shells downrange in a hurry. And if you catch a destroyer out with this thing, you can chew them to pieces in a very short period of time. Friendly Shima is over at the Bravo Cab doing what he can. He's having to deal with aircraft. Friendly Mino's out ahead of PAL. Midway's just pushing right on up. Surprising in most cases, but I guess when you see the CV torpedo a friendly right out of the gate, it's maybe not as surprising that he seems to be rushing right into the teeth of the enemy ships. Yeah, he's not showing any signs of slowing down, is he? Yeah, it looks like he's just going to push until dead. Alright. You can see the Montana in the chat there, asking about what the CV's up to. Well, there might be radar here any second. But I imagine, given the choice between shooting the Midway and shooting PAL in the Harugumo, most of them will probably put shells on the Midway first. And that's what I was talking about. A lot of shells come out very quickly. Secures the cap and then starts firing. Just wanted to make sure it didn't get reset. Yeah, that Midway, he's got a death wish. It's at point blank range to a Thunderer now. Wow, who missed him? They deserve some time in the Hall of Shame. Thunderer takes out the Midway. What does that say? Douchey Fresh 05? Yeah, maybe I read that wrong. Though I think mine was more accurate. Gros Savoy, it's a really nice destroyer. Pretty much every resource you could want. But I think he's in trouble here. See, he's trying to go dark because he doesn't want to get finished off here, but bit to starboard there. Even blind firing, landing a shell or two. Yeah, Grosavoy, he's in big trouble now. He's going to try and make a run for it, but it's all over. Nicely done, pal. I'm sure Thunderer's got guns pointed this way, and that thing hits hard. Good guys are down 3 ships, bad guys are only down 2. Really kind of amazing given what the Midway did. Indy puts out some shells, but they fall a little bit wide of the mark. Good guys have actually secured a couple caps and are down only, well, roughly 80 points, right? Somewhere in that ballpark. Friendly Montana, he's just pushing right in. He's going to be dealing with Moskva and Kurfürst at point blank range. That's, let's just say I call that tactic questionable. We'll see. Maybe he'll surprise us all. Pal's done a great job of conserving HP. He's only lost, what, 3,425, something like that. Smoking up. Is he going to stop here in the smoke? Yeah, it looks like he is. Why? Because Thunderer's out there and got his nose right out there where he can get set on fire. Now somebody's already got him burning. Oh no. Yeah, that's a shame. Looks like maybe Conk was spotting. Yeah, hard to tell. Midway takes out the Montana that pushed in. Either way, Pal lost his spotting. Either Yoshino going behind the island or Conqueror going behind this smoke that was out here. But either way, nothing more to shoot at. So there's a minute's worth of smoke he wasn't able to put to good use.
Engine boost 解除.
12-kilometer range on the torpedoes. Not quite close enough to make those work, even if the Hindi didn't move. Aircraft are going to have him spotted here any sec. Well, no, they're going the other way now. I'd probably be moving a little bit north just to avoid getting spotted because their planes are going for Conk for sure. Yep, you got detected. Torps are out on the Hindi, and the torp reloader is up. Looks like Midway's coming back. Well, I guess the good news there is the Hindi's gone. It's a lot of torpedoes, but they didn't quite have time to get there. And at this point, the good guys have a lead. You know, they've lost 4 ships. The bad guys have lost 4 ships, and the good guys have twice as many caps. Weird game, really weird game. Conqueror still has quite a bit in the HP department, but he's pushing in against Kurfürst. I question that. You know, we'll see. Maybe he knows something I don't. Seems like that kind of plays to the strengths of the Kurfürst. Thunder is just barely moving. He's got a broadside shot now on the Conqueror, who looks like he's just pushing right on in. And it looks like he might be giving the Kurfürst broadside at point blank range. Who's supposed to give you air support, Conqueror? Ooh, Kurfürst is showing broadside. Pretty hard to citadel that ship, but you can do a lot of damage. Now, yeah, well, that was, I guess, predictable. Probably going to get lit up by planes here. Thunderer's guns are pointed the other way, but they're going to spin this way quickly. Yoshino's going to have the Thunderer spotted for a little while, so this is an opportunity to burn this Thunderer down. Got a couple other fires burning, trying to get a fire on the nose. Is that just one? Yeah, it's just one fire. That might be a commander with the skill to minimize the number of fires. Okay, he's turning. He knows torps are on the way. Well, I don't see any way for Thunderer to get away from this, unless that happens. Now, it's possible Thunderer will come hard to starboard and still be in torpedo range, so we can't rule that out. Seems unlikely, but he did. He's come to starboard. I don't know whether that's still going to be in range or not. But if it is, his torps might catch him. Good guys only have 2 ships, bad guys have 3. Good guys still have a pretty significant lead, but there's a lot of time in this game. And as was just mentioned in the chat box there, it does look like well, you know, they're going to secure this cap more than likely. I can't imagine the Thunder is going to turn around and just come right back in here. I think Yoshino ought to fall back myself. If he gets hit by that Thunderer, it's probably it for him. Pal's still got a lot of hit points here. I think he's just trying to avoid getting hit. Now he got hit. Reset the cap. He won't have smoke for 38 seconds. 37. Thunder is in range. Not for long. Can he get a fire started? And Yoshino goes down. So close. 10 seconds until smoke. Trying to avoid getting hit by the Kurfürst. And secures the cap. Nicely done. Alright, so aircraft are going to be gone for, what, 30 seconds or so. He's going to save his... Well, no, he is going to use his repair. Good guys are trying like crazy to catch up here. I can't help thinking that the Thunderer has probably just run for the 10 line. That would seem like the smart play, right? Keep himself from getting sunk. Midway brought the rocket planes. Oh joy. Fair and balanced. Oof. Juke. Take that, CV players who say just dodge. How about that? Sometimes it happens. Yeah, not often. Not often. Oh, looky there. Yeah, in case you didn't notice, All the torpedo racks have been destroyed on this ship. So now it's just run away and hide. And I think the good guys are going to win this one on points. So hats off to you, pal, for conserving all those HP early on. You can see that CV player, he's not giving up without a fight. Gotta get out of the middle of this smoke cloud. And there's probably going to be some blind fire shots coming in here, I'd imagine. Thanks a bunch for sending this in, pal. Very fun to watch. Don't see that too often with CV, what he did at the beginning. Those of you joining me, thanks a bunch. Really appreciate it. And I'll see you next time.